Hello guys, welcome to another new video of RTP's Technical Talks.
So in today's video, I am going to tell you about the top 5 gaming phones under the budget of 20,000 Indian rupees.
So for today's video we have some criteria, that is the phone must be having an FHD plus display which should be having a screen of 6.4 inches and plus. It should be having a minimum of 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, 4000 mAh plus battery, 48 megapixel of quad camera and of course the best performance. On the number 5 we have the Motorola One Fusion Plus. This is one of the most recent phones launched by Motorola. It has a display of 6.5 inches. It has a processor of Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. It has a front camera of 16 megapixel and a rear camera of 64 megapixel. It has a RAM of 6 GB and storage of 128 GB. Its battery capacity is of 5000 mAh that makes it very optimal for gaming. The price of this mobile phone is 17,500 Indian rupees. On the number 4 we have the Poco M2 Pro. Speaking about the Poco M2 Pro, it has a display of 6.7 inches with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor. It has a front camera of 16 megapixel and a rear camera of 48 megapixel. It has a RAM of 6 GB and a storage of 128 GB. It has a massive battery of 5020 mAh. If you're looking for a phone that is good in gaming, that is good in photography and overall all the aspects, I think you should go for the Poco M2 Pro. This phone is available in the Indian market at a standard price of 17,500 Indian rupees. So these are some of the shots that Poco claims to be taken in the Poco M2 Pro. So this proves that how good the camera is. On the number 3 we have the Realme X Pro. Well, speaking about the Realme X Pro, it has a display of 6.6 inches which is supported by Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor. It has a 16 megapixel of the front camera and 64 megapixel of the rear camera. It has a RAM of 6 GB and a storage of 128 GB. It has a battery capacity of 4300 mAh. Factors that I've noted about this phone are the striking design, decent selfie cameras, good all-round performance and solid battery life. So if you're looking for all these aspects, you should go for the Realme X Pro. The price of this phone is 17,999 Indian rupees. On the number 2, we have the Realme X2. Speaking about the features of the Realme X2, the phone has a display of 6.4 inches which is supported by Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. It has a front camera of 32 megapixel and a rear camera of 64 megapixel. It has a RAM of 6 GB and a storage of 128 GB. It has a battery capacity of 4000 mAh. The price of this phone is 17,999 Indian rupees. Some good features of this phone are premium looks, good build quality, good cameras, very fast charging and a very smooth gaming performance. And finally, on the number 1, we have the Poco X2. Speaking about the specifications of the Poco X2, this phone has a massive display of 6.7 inches, which is supported by Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. It has a front camera of 20 megapixel and a rear camera of 64 megapixel. It has a RAM of 6 GB and a storage of 128 GB. It has a battery capacity of 4500 mAh. Some of the features that made the Poco X2 to be at the first position are the strong specifications at attractive prices, good overall performance and battery life, still photos, and above all, a very smooth gaming experience. Guys, with no doubt, the Poco X2 is the best gaming phone under the budget of 20,000 Indian rupees. So guys, I hope that today's video will be useful for you. And also, if you like today's video, hit that like button, share this to your friends, and also subscribe to our channel to never miss the crazy updates from RTP's Technical Talks.